This video is about socially and environmentally sustainable urban housing. Let's start with urban sprawl, everybody's favorite thing. NASA defines urban sprawl as the spreading outwards of a city and its suburbs to its outskirts to low-density, auto-dependent development on rural land with associated design features that encourage car dependency. End quote. You can see lots of that in the image. There are cul-de-sacs, there are wide roads, there are single-family homes, and if you take a look at the buildings more closely, all of them are homes. There are no grocery stores or community events, things like that, which is a real shame because urban environments have so much potential to be a part of the solution to climate change. They're typically high population density centers. Resources are typically accessible. Public transit is accessible. But urban sprawl, or rather suburban residential design, has absolutely killed that dream of urban sustainability. Now we know that suburban housing emits way more emissions per household than more urban and even carless urban housing designs. This has been well established. Suburbia in general is fairly awful. In fact, if we think about it for half a second, not only are emissions higher, but very few things in your life are going to be within walking distance. And because owning a car is pretty much a necessity for people to get to work, the things that are within walking distance are typically hard to justify walking to because you can just simply get in the car and drive. On top of that, it is rare to run into people just in your daily life because you get in the car from your home, you go to work where your friends typically are not, and then you come back to your home. And if you want to interact with your friends, it has to be an intentional get-together, which at that point might even feel like a chore. And so we need a lot less of this and a lot more of this. So what that actually looks like is what you see in front of you. This was designed by a man named Vishaan Chakrabarty. He is a researcher and an architect at UC Berkeley, and his research, unsurprisingly, focuses on more sustainable housing design. This is a proposal for a multifamily home unit in an urban setting that can be designed and customized by local communities to be implemented in their communities for them. That is the dream. This is a much more environmentally sustainable housing layout, but it's also more socially sustainable. People in these housing units will run into each other. They will get together with each other. Community activities will be encouraged by the general design of the building rather than everybody living an isolated and independent life. That is a beautiful dream. It's one that I can get behind, and I hope that you can get behind it as well. Thank you very much for watching.